What's up, you guys? It's Graham here.
Actually, it's just me, Michael Bordenero. Many of you probably don't know this about me unless you've been following my channel since the beginning, but Stephan is one of my favorite YouTube personalities, and he's actually the main inspiration for me starting this YouTube channel a little over a year ago. And before I started the channel, I watched this video that Graham made.
What's up, you guys? It's Graham here. So I'm making this video as a part 2 to the video I uploaded about 2 weeks ago about how to get over your fear. And on that video, I received this amazing comment from a username named Tristan. And Tristan explained that he really wanted to do YouTube videos, that he's a window cleaner from the UK, has always wanted to do YouTube videos, but just never had the courage to actually go ahead and upload it. He also said he's deathly afraid of filming in public, which I can totally relate to. So I read his comment, and I'm thinking, like, this sounds like me. I was so embarrassed to upload YouTube videos. I was scared as shit about anyone finding out I'm doing YouTube videos. I was scared as shit about anyone seeing me make a YouTube video. I mean, that's the truth.
Ever since I saw that video, it gave me the complete push over the edge that I needed to start my channel, and I've been forever grateful for him making that video and me seeing that video, because honestly, if I never saw that video, I may have never started this channel. But fast forward to present day, not that long ago, Graham made this video right here.
So that means if I picked up and moved to a no income tax state like Nevada, Texas, Florida, Washington, Alaska, South Dakota, or Wyoming, I would save a lot of money. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely crossed my mind to want to move to Nevada to save a lot of money on taxes. And I think beyond a certain point, it might actually be worth it. But I also have to consider that I grew up in Los Angeles, and my family lives in Los Angeles, and most of my friends are here, and my girlfriend and her family are here. And I also have a very supportive real estate group that I see a few times a week, and I'm not sure if I'm willing to give all of that up just for the sake of saving money. After all, I do my best work and feel the most creative when I'm happy, and if I pick up and move somewhere else, I think I'm risking isolating myself just for the sake of saving more.
In that video, Graham said he would still be living in California because it was still worth the cost of living for him, even though he was still paying a lot of money in taxes because he has his whole family there, his girlfriend's family is there, and his complete roots are in California. But just yesterday, Graham released this video right here.
Well, this is certainly not the video I was expecting to make, but it is official. I am moving out of California. This is not a decision that was taken lightly. In fact, I've rejected the idea for years because California has always been my home. I was raised in Los Angeles. I went through the LA school system. My friends are here. I built my business here. And I don't think I would have the same perspectives I do now had I grown up anywhere else. So to a large extent, growing up in Los Angeles has shaped me into who I am today. But lately, it's been an ongoing struggle to stay. And more often than not, I've been coming up with fewer and fewer justifications of why I should not just pick up and leave to go somewhere else until I did just that.
In this video, he starts talking about why he is finally leaving California. Now, I actually find this very sad because I've been watching Graham's channel for almost 3 years probably, and I've seen the evolution of his channel grow from practically nothing to over 2 million subscribers that he has now, which is pretty incredible. But I kind of feel like I know Graham just like you guys feel like you know me. And I feel like Graham probably has tried to hang on for as long as he possibly could. You know, having his entire upbringing in Los Angeles and his entire roots there. Even he himself admitted that he wouldn't be the person he is today if it wasn't for him growing up in Los Angeles, and I agree. As someone who grew up in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a cornfield, I didn't have anywhere near the amount of opportunities that Graham had, and I can only imagine the people that he's met over the years and the opportunities that came across his desk just because he was born in Los Angeles, California, instead of Belvedere, Illinois. Unfortunately, this trend is probably going to continue for California so long as they keep having these massive issues with pollution, homelessness, the cost of living, the traffic, and the unbearable living circumstances that people are starting to now have to deal with. All of these issues are now compounding to the point where even people like Graham that were born and raised in Los Angeles, California are now wanting to leave. And as someone who has always had this beautiful vision of California in their mind, as you can see, I'm representing California here with this t-shirt because I do think it is a very beautiful place in the world. It's one of the only places I've ever seen that is just magnificent, you know, from a geographical and nature and natural beauty standpoint. California is second to none. But apparently California is no longer the paradise that it once was, and that makes me sad especially to see people that called California home for so long now needing to leave and pack up their things and go somewhere else where the quality of living is probably still much higher. Honestly, I think it's probably the right move for Graham to leave, because after he announced in his video yesterday that he'd be facing a $400,000 state income tax bill for 2020 alone, and that's not even including federal income taxes, I mean, that would be enough to make anybody want to leave if you ask me. And personally, if I were him, I probably would have left much sooner than that, because $400,000 is a lot of money, guys. Even if you come here to Miami, you can buy a really nice place for $400,000. Now guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you are subscribed, and you might as well hit the like button while you're at it, because if you like this video, you'll probably enjoy my other content as well. Now, this entire California mass exodus thing is becoming a huge trend, obviously, and it reminds me of this documentary that I just watched on Netflix. It's called David Attenborough, A Life on Our Planet. And in this movie, David Attenborough goes through the last 90 years of his life traveling the planet, and there's a scene in this movie, well, let me just show it to you here.
Every other species on Earth reaches a maximum population after a time. The number that can be sustained on the natural resources available. With nothing to restrict us, our population has been growing dramatically throughout my lifetime.
Now, just like nature reaching its maximum capacity that the Earth can sustain for different species, I feel like humans are at the very same point in time, and California is the perfect example of this. And since California is always first at everything, this should be looked at as a warning sign for us as human beings, because what California has become is a vision of the future for what the entire world could become if we don't start trying to fix things now. For decades, California has been the destination, guys. People go there to make their dreams come true, whether it's in the tech industry or to become a movie star or just to live near the coast and be around all of the beautiful people and all of the beautiful scenery. California has been the it spot going all the way back to the 1800s when the gold rush was a thing. Now, I feel really sad for California, guys, and I really want them to get their act together and fix the problems that are going on with the state. But part of me feels like it's never going to be fixed because the problems are getting so large and so out of hand. I feel like it's going to take just as long to fix all these problems as it took to actually create them. So they're looking at decades of problem solving just to get the homelessness and the pollution and the trash and the cost of living and all of these terrible situations under control. And I'm wearing this shirt in support of California because I'm rooting for you guys. I want California to get better. I still think it's a beautiful place and I want it to get better. And this shirt has a story behind it. I bought this shirt on the Venice Beach Boardwalk in Los Angeles. And why did I buy this shirt? This shirt was about $15, and guess what? It's made in the United States. So it was a reminder to me that it's still possible for us to be a great country, and particularly California. This shirt was made in Los Angeles, California. We need to get back to that. We need to get back to having all the manufacturing jobs there and making sure that everybody that lives there has a place to live and has a place to work and has a decent income and can afford a decent quality of life. If they don't do this, I'm afraid that California may just continue to deteriorate to the point of no return, and it'll just become a complete wasteland full of trash and homeless and endless problems and houses that cost $10 million each. So please, California, do everything you can to try to start fixing things. Your livelihood and your quality of life in California depends on it. If you are in California thinking about leaving, then go ahead and check out this video I recently made right over here. It's all about leaving California to come to Florida, and even if you're looking to go somewhere else besides Florida, the video will probably be a very helpful resource for you in your relocation, and I will see you over there in that video.